So today we move the types of ecosystem. Kaliya go next. So for today, I will discuss the biomes of the world. So a biome is the largest ecological unit in the biosphere. Each biome has specific plants and animals nga naka-adapt sa climate sa area like temperature and rainfall. Kaliya go next. So what are biomes? Biomes are large communities of living organisms. So pareha sila sa general environment. For example, the forest, deserts, oceans. Each has its own climate and unique species. A biome can be kanang terrestrial or aquatic. Palihog ko next. So aquatic biomes. Aquatic biomes include all water environments. So there are two major types, the freshwater and the marine biomes. So the freshwater occupies a small area of the earth. Pero mao ni ang kanabitang convenient nga source sa water for humans. And the next is marine biomes like oceans and seas. So covered by 70% sa Earth's surface, and these serve as giant reservoirs of living organism and nutrients. Talay ko next ya. Next ya. And next is the freshwater biome. So freshwater biomes are divided into two types, the lentic and the lotic water. So the lentic means standing or still water like ponds or the lakes. And then the lotic means running water like rivers and streams. So these are to support different kinds of organism because of water movements. So next, yeah. So that image that shows the littoral zone, and then the lemnitic zone, and then the profundal zone. So palihog ko next. So the littoral zone, so this is the shallow area. So katong image mo to siya ang makaabot katong babaw sa apnea. So mo ang makaabot ang light sa bottom. So many plants ato and small animals kay nagpuyod adto. And then the lemnitic zone, so this is open area. Light can penetrate but not the bottom. So daghan ang phytoplankton and fish. And lastly is profundal zone. So this is the deep zone. So wala na to siya light na makaabot. So only the kanabitang few organisms nga kanabitang makasurvive because it's kanabitang dark na and then cold na siya nga area. And next part, next ko, aquatic water, next reporter.
Waters. Lotic waters are flowing freshwater systems. The lotic water are divided into two major zones. First is the rapid zone. Ang rapid zone kay paspas iyang agos sa tubig, ang dili kaayo lawom ang iya tubig. So, sa second is the pool zone. The pool zone kay hinay ang agos sa tubig, ang mas lawom ni siya kaysa rapid zone. Or mao ni siya ang lawom nga parte sa suba o sapa. Palihog ko next. Marine biomes. The coast habitat of the ocean or the marine biomes covers most of the surface of the earth. It is divided into two: pelagic division, open water, and the benthic division, ocean floor. The pelagic division or the open water, this is the area of the ocean that is not near the coast or the ocean floor, or dili siya nalabot sa dagat nga pinakalawom. It It includes the water column from the surface to the deep ocean. Examples of organisms in the pelagic zone include fish, whales, squid, and plankton. Second is the benthic division or the ocean floor. This zone includes the ocean floor and the sediment that covers it. It is home to organisms that live on or near the bottom such as crabs and sea stars. Kung sa pelagic divisions kay mauni siya ang dagat nga dili pinakalawom, pero diri sa benthic division mauni siya ang lawom nga dagat. So together, these two divisions create a diverse and complex ecosystem that supports a wide variety of marine life. Palihog kog next. The pelagic division is divided into two provinces. First is the Neritic province, second is the Oceanic province. Ang Neritic province, this province covers the shallow water that are close to the coast, typically extending from the low tide mark to the edge of the continental shelf. It is well lit and rich in nutrients, which supports a wide variety of marine life. This area is home to many species of fish, sea turtles, and marine mammals. Oceanic province. This province refers to the deeper waters of the open ocean beyond the continental shelf. The water in the Oceanic province is generally darker, colder, and the water in the Oceanic province is the generally darker, colder, and least nutrient rich than the Neritic zone. Examples of organisms in the Oceanic province include sharks, whales, squid, and jellyfish. Palihog kog next. The benthic division includes the depth of the sea, which is divided into three zones. First is the continental shelf and the sublittoral shelf. Second is the continental slope and the bathyal zone. Third is the abyssal plain and the abyssal zone. So ang continental shelf di ay is the shallow, relatively flat area of the ocean floor that extends from the shore to the continental slope. It is typically rich in marine life due to its proximity to land, allowing for abundant sunlight and nutrients. Ang continental slope naman or continental slope in the bathyal zone, kay this zone is the deep ocean floor. It is characterized by colder temperatures. Ang abyssal plain is the deep, flat part of the ocean floor. It is extremely dark, cold, and under high pressure. Each of these zones plays a critical role in the ocean's ecosystem, supporting different types of life adapted to varying deep light conditions and pressures. Palihog kog next, reporters.
Estuaries are ecosystem found freshwater meets the ocean, creating a mix of fresh and salt water. The shallow waters allow sunlight to penetrate, supporting diverse plant and animal life. Estuary serves as crucial breeding grounds and habitats for various species including fish for Spanish Ocean and birds. So, Suarez kay mao ni siyang kanang dagat o gang river magtagbo. Disconnects. Paleogonexia. Terrestrial biomes. Terrestrial biomes are the most variable in terms of time and geography. It has the largest plant biomass. There are many major biomes or major lands are the tundra, taiga, temperate, deciduous forest, grassland, tropical rainforest, and desert. So, muna siyang mga example na sa picture. This connects. Tundra is located nearest to the polar region. Its vegetation includes lichens, mosses, grasses, and low-growing shrubs. Few animals that adapted to cool temperature live in tundra. Polar bears, caribou, and musk ox during summer. Insects and birds migrate to this biome.
Start na ha.
Para kuan kanang di maputol ba.
Sige. So, next, taiga. Taiga is a biome found just below the tundra, stretching across northern Eurasia and North America. It is made up mostly of coniferous forests with cone-bearing trees like spruce, fir, and pine. Common animals in this biome includes birds, bears, deer, mouse, beavers, wolves, and mountain lions. Next. Temperate deciduous. Temperate deciduous forests are found south of the taiga in the part of North America, Asia, and Europe. They have moderate climates, high rainfall, and are dominated by oak, beech, and maple trees. Animals like amphibians, reptiles, squirrels, rabbits, foxes, deer, and bear live here. Next. Grassland. So grassland or savannas have cool, dry season followed by a hot, rainy season. These areas are dominated by grasses that can tolerate extreme conditions such as grazing, drought, flooding, and fire. So they support grass grazers like zebras, wildbits, browsers like giraffes, and predators like lions and cheetahs. Will you go next? So, tropical rainforest. It's located near the equator, are the richest in the term of species diversity. So, they have layered vegetation from simple plants to giant trees and are home to many insects, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. So, Philippines forests belong to this biome. I'll go next. Next is desert. So desert found out 30 degrees north and south of the equator. Support organisms that are adapted to dry conditions. Plants are usually succulent or woody shrubs, while the animals like kangaroo, rats, lizards, snakes, insects, and road runners need very little water. I'll go next. And the experience. So section students are asked to share